Morning and thanks for waking up with us. It's Monday, July 9th. I'm Lauren Barnes.
I'm Joe Moreno. Holiday week and weekends all past us. Got to get moving, guys.
I know, we officially can't call it the holiday weekend anymore.
Sadly, we can't. But good news for the Daybreak viewers out there. The family's back, all right? We held it down. Everything's okay. We've got Daniel Shedd with that report coming up later on. And right now we've got Elisa Raffa in the weather lab. She's got your forecast first. Elisa, where have you been?
Was on the Pacific Coast, California. Actually, when I landed in Springfield, I was like, where's the ocean? Because I was by the ocean. Right? So sad. But it was a very beautiful week that I had in California. I've got pictures on my Facebook page if you're interested. 73 in Branson right now. We're starting out warm and a little bit muggy. Definitely muggier than we were on Saturday night into Sunday morning. Pretty quiet, though. Not too much in the way of cloud cover out there. You'll have some mostly clear skies as you head to work. 72 in Springfield right now, 72 in Branson, and 72 also up in Rolla. Again, we had a little bit of a brief break in the humidity where it felt a little bit more pleasant, but right now we're starting to build back some of that mugginess. That will lead to isolated storm chances by this evening, but again, I do expect them to be few and far between. At the pool, you'll have mostly sunny skies through most of the afternoon. Then we'll have to watch out for those isolated to widely scattered showers and storms after 1 o'clock this afternoon. Any of those storms should die down by sunset, so as you fire up the barbecue, maybe a lightning strike or two, but tonight should be pretty quiet. Big story is going to be the return of the heat. Details in 10 minutes.
We want to start you off with some breaking news this morning. 2 people are in custody after police say they led officers on a chase through 3 counties while also firing shots at those officers. This happened shortly after midnight. Nixa police attempted to stop a vehicle suspected of DWI near the intersection of 160 and South Street in Nixa. The car fled south towards Highlandville through Stone County. The vehicle eventually went north through Christian County. Again, spikes were deployed along Highway AA and the car lost a tire but still continued to flee. The spike strip was being dragged and then dislodged, hitting a Nixa police cruiser in pursuit. After the chase moved into Greene County, a Christian County officer performed a pit maneuver and stopped the car in front of the Village Inn on Campbell Avenue. A woman and man were taken into custody, so we'll have some more information on this incident as it becomes available to us.
Turning the page to some political coverage this morning, President Trump announces his nomination for the open Supreme Court seat in a nationally televised address tonight. He's narrowed it down to 4 candidates. CBS's Laura Podesta tells us who.
Great job, but I'm very close to making a decision.
President Trump was still deciding on a Supreme Court nominee as he traveled back to the White House from his New Jersey golf club yesterday.
Let's say it's the 4 people, and they're excellent, everyone, you can't go wrong, but I'm getting very close to making a final decision.
The 4 are believed to be Amy Coney Barrett, Thomas Hardiman, Brett Kavanaugh, and Raymond Kethledge.
I do think the president has to think about it. Who is the easiest to get confirmed here?
The nominee will face a rigorous confirmation process in the Senate where Republicans hold a slim majority. He or she is replacing Justice Anthony Kennedy, a moderate conservative who occasionally sided with liberals. Kavanaugh and Kethledge both formerly clerked for Kennedy. Barrett is a favorite of the base for her conservative religious views. And Hardiman was the runner-up to the president's first Supreme Court pick, Justice Neil Gorsuch.
Republicans are holding 4 lottery tickets, and all of them are winners.
Democrats think otherwise and hope to convince at least 1 Republican to vote no and block the nomination.
It'll affect reproductive choice and individual freedom for millions of women all over the United States. It'll affect consumer protection, environmental protection, LGBT rights.
But if Republicans stick together, there's nothing Democrats can do to stop the confirmation. Laura Podesta, CBS News, New York.
Democrats say the vote should wait until after the congressional midterm elections. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell blocked President Obama's nominee Merrick Garland in 2016, citing the presidential election as an opportunity to let voters have a voice in the decision. But McConnell says the midterms are not the same and plans to hold a vote this fall.
A developing story for you this morning as the Greene County Sheriff's Office needs your help in identifying a person or vehicle involved in a shooting over the weekend. The department says on Facebook that when a deputy was pulling into his home after work yesterday, or over the weekend rather, someone fired 3 shots into the patrol vehicle after he went inside. There were no injuries or damages to personal property, but the sheriff is hoping that anyone who lives near National and McLernon may have heard or saw something around 2 a.m. They're also asking anyone with security cameras to come forward in case something was spotted. If so, you're asked to send the department a private Facebook message or call the office directly.
Moving to a traffic alert, starting next weekend, expect major disruptions to your commute along Highway 65 in Springfield. MoDOT will be replacing the southbound 65 bridge over I-44, which affects 20,000 drivers who use it daily. MoDOT is taking on the project because the bridge is 60 years old and needs an upgrade. Starting this Saturday at midnight, it will be closed for 24 hours while crews replace it. In addition to the bridge being replaced, MoDOT will repave between Valley Watermill Road and Kearney Street, as well as rebuild those ramps. The entire project is expected to take 48 days.
When we do the bridge closure, traffic is scheduled to go up to Valley Mill Road and back around. And on the south side, traffic is scheduled to go to Kearney Street and then back around as well.
Crews expect the Route 65 rebuild project to be finished and open to traffic by late August. For a complete list of closures and detours, you can find a link to this story at ozarksfirst.com.
Some new information and a follow-up for you on a story we brought you over the weekend. 35-year-old Jason Hawkins has been charged with pointing a gun at police in Republic as well as resisting arrest. However, other charges are also pending against him in connection to this home that was intentionally burned down Saturday morning. No one was hurt, but we'll update this story once we get some more details.